Today we will be testing the Leavitt projection indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Leavitt projection indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 57 different strategies, with 14 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 762 indicators, with 307 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 14 of the winning indicators. 7 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the Leavitt projection indicator, and you can see it here on screen. So basically we have two oscillating lines, more or less. We have one that's faster than the other one, and typically what we call a signal line. And so you have one line that's kind of a signal line, a little bit slower sometimes, a little bit faster sometimes, just kind of depends. And then you have the other line, which is a little bit faster typically than the slower one. I know I'm kind of just stating the obvious here, but basically we have these two lines and they are crossing each other, and there's a little bit more to this than just a simple cross. A lot of the times we will see just a basic cross, but in this particular case there's like another layer added onto that, and you can see that by the bar coloration. And so the bar coloration has 4 different colors: a dark green, a light green, a dark purple maroon, and then a red color. And so you can see that it isn't just a simple cross and the bar coloration switches to, say, green, and then it crosses down below and it switches to red. And so there is a little bit more depth to it by the coloration. But in this particular case, what we are going to do is we are going to, well, let's do this. So let's try this first. Let's try the red and the light green. Those seem to be kind of the extended type colors, if that makes any sense. So you have the initial color right as the lines cross, and those seem to be the dark green and the maroon dark purple. And then you have the red and the light green seems to be the colors that pop up after the cross has kind of officially been confirmed, if you will, or stays crossed for a while. And so let's test it that way. We're looking for the red and the light green bars. When we get a red bar, we're going to go short. When we get a light green bar, we're going to go long. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal, so we get that red bar coloration there, and pretty much immediately we get a spike to the upside. It was already in the process, kind of moving upward already, and just kind of continued upward from there, which does come up and stop us out. Then pick up a short over here on this side. Looks like, yeah, so that is the entry there. Let's go ahead and play it forward some. So that's actually a long signal right there. And interesting enough, if I turn this off, you can see that this was a big red candle. Then we get an immediate spike back in the upward direction with a big green candle right here. Right as we would have entered on the open of this candle, we got that spike back up, and that one does get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. So the next signal that I pick up is another short signal. Right here we get those red candles, and again, price was moving its way up as we pick up that short signal, and so therefore it continued to go up and stops us out on that one as well. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead, fast forward through the rest of the testing, that way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that puts us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve over the 1 year's testing, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here, specifically our Patreon only channel that we post some advanced information for all of our patrons to take advantage of. Our admin Jay is really great at futures trading. He's often posting charts where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest where he's looking to take trades, and so on. And also giving a write-up on exactly what he's looking at, what he's doing, where he's, where his mind is in these particular trades, and so on. Sasquatch here is one of our other members. He is a Forex prop trader. Does a really awesome job of pretty much every single day putting up charts like this where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, exactly where he's looking to take trades, areas of interest, a lot of the times where he is going to take a trade, and that kind of includes his entry, his stop, his take profit, and so on. And so there's a lot of great information that they're putting out here for all of our patrons to take advantage of. Even if you don't necessarily plan on trading support and resistance and candle setups like this, it's important to be able to understand where these areas are and how they are going to play a role in whatever trading system you are planning on using. And so hanging out here in the Patreon only channel is a great way to get better understanding of how to draw up support and resistance and mark up charts with areas, channels, areas of interest, and so on. And so I highly recommend that you join us here and take the next step in your trading knowledge. All right, back to our indicator here. So we got quite a few trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count them out and see what we get out of it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we have 21 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 winning trades. And so obviously that's not going to meet the 60% criteria. This indicator was interesting. It gave a lot of trades within the 1 year's time, but seemed to more often than not be giving us trades where price action was going against what it was saying we should be doing. And this was kind of the original issue I was having when looking at this indicator and playing around with it, is it's kind of hard to tell, you know, whether or not which color bars we should be taking trades on. And so that's why I was kind of hesitant at the beginning of the video to trade just the straight cross. But it seems like, again, often what was happening is price action would be reversing, and it would just take it a while before the indicator would kind of understand. Almost like the red and light green are kind of points where it's starting to lose its momentum, or starting to kind of pull back, which might be the case. I read up on the indicator the best I could from the creator's page, but it didn't give a lot of information on exactly what the coloration means behind these bars. So we might test it again in the next testing video, where we take just these crosses and we trade the dark purple maroon and the dark green candles instead, and see what we can get out of it that way. See what we can get out of it that way. And so, but for now, this one is going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.